One of the last gifts I've received from fans of mine. Just saying. Sweet Pickles. Who doesn't remember the Nickelodeon Hooked on Phonics before Hooked on Phonics existed? Sweet Pickles. We got your Rocky Remco figures. We got your Rocky Eraser. There's those Annie figures that I was telling you about from the Knickerbocker Company. There's that beautiful muscle set. Apparently that's the number 4 Cosmic Showdown set.
Honeycomb.
Nothing says Hulk Hogan like post honeycombs.
They're back.
Are they?
Original flavor.
Oh my. Those were huge. Like they were
I love them.
They were chunky.
Yes, they still are.
They're hard to get all into your mouth.
But they went all weird and now they're back.
Well, they're back. This kind of tight. You won't be able to see everything here, but this is the video game corner. You got your various NES boxes. You got your Zapper box. You've got your NES Advantage box. We've got an action set. We've got a challenge set. We've got a control deck. We've got an Atari 2600. It's in there, guys. This is one of... I love these, and there's probably like 5 or 6 of these. But I just love these mini arcade from Midway and Coleco, obviously. But yeah, these just look awesome. And there's a... What is there? There's a... I don't know. Galaga? Centipede. Donkey Kong, I think. I don't know.
Conky Dong.
You can't see them all, guys, but I promise there's about 418 NES games in there somewhere. These 2 shelves. Once we burn down this set and this couch is out of here, you'll be able to see all the Nintendo games. They're all in there, I promise. Got some, Pac-Man Funko Pop figures. These were McDonald's Happy Meal toys from about 6 months ago. And I remember going into McDonald's with my 5-year-old, and we bought them all, 2 of each. So I spent $48 in McDonald's on Happy Meal toys, and had the whole staff running around the back trying to find all of the figures. It was fun. Because they're cool. They look neat, and I like them. We got the Nintendo NES cleaning kit. You didn't have to blow in your games anymore, boys and girls. Just stick that thing in there. It cleans it up for you.
We still did.
We still blow. All right, we'll wrap it up here, guys. This is Board Game Boulevard. I gotta say, it may be over for me for board games. I gotta stop at some point. I don't have any more room for board games. But we've got board games. We've got one of my favorite, again, underrated toy lines is our color forms. Love me some color forms. I got a ton of them in there.
I want them.
Somebody was talking about Mall Madness for our video game. Oh, I have Mall Madness.
Yeah.
And I have an earlier version called Bargain Hunters. The smart shopping game with lots of fun in store for you. Will your credit be approved? And then I think Mall Madness came after that. I'll gladly bring both.
Yes, please. Well, Mall Madness for sure.
Yes. So again, Board Game Boulevard. You've seen most of these in other videos. And like I said, I've kind of got to be done with some board games. My way of thinking is if I get something in, I've got to take something out. So if there's a board game that I must have, like let's say I find a Donkey Kong board game, I have to get that, but I have to pull something out because I don't have any more room for board games. We'll come full circle now. Again, this shelf is a little bit tucked away. You can't really see anything, but we've got some McDonald's glasses up here. We've got some Care Bears glasses. We've got some Flintstone glasses. We've got Verbot, which was a from Tommy, 84, 85, when the robot craze was sweeping the nation. Basically, you'd control this little guy with a robot or with a remote control, and His hands would open. You could pick up something and bring it away. Pretty cool. Etch-a-Sketch Animator you saw me buy at RetroCon. Crayola Caddy I've talked about 100 million times on the shows. Snoopy Snow Cone Machine, must-have for the 80s toy collection. Light Bright is a must-have for the 80s toy collection. You've seen this on the Christmas episode, the Cabbage Patch Kid talking phone. We got some few sporadic board games in there. And my tower of TV trays. I have not figured out a way to display TV trays, so I figured I'd just stack them all on each other. Unless there is one that I must have, that is probably it for TV trays. As the tower gets bigger, it will topple over. So there are my TV trays. And again, a few hidden things tucked away. We got a magazine shelf down there, some old books. But guys, I mean, that's it. I mean, that's the 2018 Toy Room tour. And where I'm standing right now, as we get into the G.I. Joe obsession, we're going to take these mini bookshelves and we're going to put them right down the middle of this room. And I've decided to probably put two. I'm going to put them back to back. So you'll be able to see stuff on this side and you'll be able to see stuff on this side. But it's going to extend the top. So the top is going to be double-sized. So I can fit those big play sets. I can get those Terradromes, those what is that big thing called? The
USS Flag.
The USS Flag.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to
I
fit
can
that.
get that $1,000 USS Flag stretched right across the top of all those bookshelves. But we're gonna get the figures, guys. We're gonna get the vehicles. I've been watching some videos on YouTube, and we're gonna take some of those vehicles. We're gonna attach them to the ceiling. We're going to hang them down with some fishing wire, and nobody is ever going to be able to walk through this room. Once the G.I. Joe collection gets started, it's going to run right down the center of this room, and we'll all just have to just stand here and look and maybe walk around like this, but it's the only option that I have. I got no more space, but I got a whole lot of stuff that I still want. So we're going to get crazy. We're going to get creative with it. Guys, that is the 2018 Nerd Cave New 80s Revolution Set Toy Room Tour. I want to thank Chris Seaver for hanging out here until about 12:30 at night tonight.
You're welcome.
This is going up on YouTube tomorrow, so while you're watching this, everything I'm saying right now doesn't matter. But thanks a lot. If you guys have any questions, if you want to talk about some of this stuff, if you want to hear more stories, where did I get it from? Why do I have that stuff? If you got stuff that you would like to add to the museum, send it along. It'll get a good home. I'll put it on the shelves. I'll give a shout out to you. Thank you all for joining. Check out new shows coming up on the New 80s Revolution very soon. That's it for me, Chris Seaver. He's behind the camera. He's saying bye, and we'll see you next time, right?
Good.